that false rape charge. 1 year in prison. That sentence tonight for the woman who falsely accused 2 football players from Sacred Heart University in Connecticut of rape. The students say what she did has changed their lives forever, even though they have been cleared of all wrongdoing. Our lead story tonight, he's live in Bridgeport. Marcus.
That's right, Bill. Those 2 students were never arrested, never charged with any crime, but the accusation was serious enough, so much so they say they had to leave school, their reputation in tatters. She pursed her lips. She rolled her eyes, but Nikki Yavito's body language couldn't change the outcome. A year in jail for telling a lie that cost 2 young men their college careers.
My life has been altered and shaped in ways that nobody here could have imagined.
Malik St. Hilaire was never arrested, but Yavino claimed he and another student raped her while all 3 attended Sacred Heart University in 2016. Instead, it was the Long Island native who was charged when the police investigation revealed sexual activity had occurred but was consensual. Prosecutors say Yavino made up the rape claim because she didn't want to upset another student she was interested in.
Her willingness to accept this plea deal reflects her accountability for what happened.
But it wasn't that simple. At first, Yavino insisted she had been assaulted and rejected a plea deal. It was only during jury selection before trial that she changed her mind again and pleaded guilty.
So I just hope that, she knows what she's done and the fact that my life will never be the same. Like, I have anxiety, I have PTSD from this.
It's bad enough that they were accused of such heinous behavior, though never arrested. But then to have her story change over and over and over again, it's as if you were kicked while you were down.
Well, the other student who chose to remain anonymous lost a football scholarship over this. Both men say they plan to sue Yavino in civil court. As for the criminal case, she has been in custody since that guilty plea in June. It will count as time served towards that 1-year sentence. And we're live in...
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again and hit you with a video. Now, this video right here is an update from a 2016 story of Sacred Heart's Long Island school by the name of Sacred Heart's football players, where they was convicted, not convicted, they was charged with rape of this woman, Miss Yavino, and she basically told a whole story. Now, everybody was believing that she was being honest and, saying that these guys raped her, just like when most women say a guy did something to them. We'll pretty much take the woman's side more than the man. Let's just be for real. But at the same time, a lot of times they be lying. Not every time, because you got some dirty dogs out here who will take that cookie. But sometimes they be actually lying. And they do it for nefarious reasons, because maybe they trying to get back at you, or you don't really want them, or they trying to make somebody else jealous, or they just a plain old hoe. I just got to keep it real. In this case, it's the latter end. This is going to be a grown folks talk. So let me go and get that disclaimer out there. And y'all bear with me. I'm working on my disclaimers. But when I get these stories, I just go head first on up in it. Literally. But at the same time, this is going to be grown folks talking. You know the routine. If you got them kids around you, please escort them out the room, because their ass should be in school or in daycare some damn well. Anyway, I'm going to give you a few seconds to get them out the room so we can have a little talk, Go ahead. Okay, hopefully they're out the room by now. If they're not out the room by now, tough titted, tough double D titted. And if it's not double D, we would take a B today. B today. We can't take an A today. A will be for tomorrow or Tuesday. B is for today. I'm trying to work with you, so you know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta work with what you got sometimes. Anyway, this story comes out of Connecticut. And when I first heard about this story, a couple years ago, I was like, well, damn, how thirsty can you be? Because college, it's the land of what? Milk and honey, if you know what I mean. But at the same time, a lot of time people can't get that milk and they can't get that honey. So what they resort to is taking that milk and honey. But in this case, these guys are not taking no. She basically admitted to having consensual sex with these guys, basically giving it up. And then come to find out you want to go back and get these guys in trouble just because you was allegedly trying to make somebody jealous. I don't buy that shit one bit. How you gonna make somebody jealous if you lay down and bust it wide open, drop it like it's hot on some other guys, and then you think that's gonna make the next person jealous? Oh, I want you even more because you did it to them. That ain't gonna make no damn body jealous right there. That's gonna make somebody further get farther from your ass. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't gonna make them come closer to you. Anyway, I'm gonna read a snippet from this story, and I'm gonna give my opinion. Surely as we go. Ex-college student gets a year in jail for lying about being raped by black athletes rolls her eyes in courts. Now, at the same time, just imagine if they would have convicted these guys, these football players and stuff. These guys probably would have spent no less than 20 to 30 years in prison, and she should at least got half of that, if not the whole thing. Just like what they would have got, she should have got, because your allegation is just as serious if they would have done it, since they didn't do it. But if they would have done it, by you lying on them is just as powerful as them doing it, because you should receive the same punishment that they would have received if they was convicted. Now, a former college student was sentenced to a year in jail for lying about being raped by 2 black athletes, showing zero remorse for her actions. 20-year-old Nikki Yavino sound like a little freak, and she 20. She look every bit of 38 in the face. Look like she been hit the wall. I ain't never known a chick hit the wall at 20 years. Yes, I did. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I know a few of them done hit the wall at 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? They done have 3 kids by the time they 20 years old. Done hit that wall, slap hard. And some women, if you keep yourselves in shape, it take you 40, 45, 50 years old, 60, some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? And for you ones who really blessed, you know what I'm saying, with that miracle cert, it takes about 65 years old for some of y'all to hit the wall. But have you ever seen a 20-year-old hit the damn wall? Now, this girl allegedly, well, not allegedly, she did. She rolled her eyes in court like, I don't want to hear that shit. You know how they do that. Like, I don't want to hear all that shit. So basically have no remorse. So what kind of person are we dealing with here? And why would she only get a damn year? First, they were trying to give a 3-year sentence. They suspended some of that so that she could have to serve a year. What kind of mess is this right here? She should at least got 5 to 10 better, you know, because if there would have been anybody else, they would have got it too. Now, Yavino, a former student at Sacred Heart University in Fairfield, Connecticut, had consensual sex with 2 football players in 2016. You little nasty freak, you boy. You little nasty thing. Then you gonna get mad. These guys right here running trains on you and stuff. I'm telling you, boy, daddy's little girl ain't daddy's little girl no more. Let's continue. After the encounter, which reportedly took place in a bathroom, you didn't even have enough respect for yourself to even go to the Super 8. They leave the light on for you. Is that Motel 6? That's Motel 6. Leave the light on for you. You ain't even have enough respect for yourself to go to the Marriott, the Fairfield Inn. You know what I'm saying? All these nice ass motels and hotels, you gonna take your ass to a damn bathroom. No wonder, boy, you need to be the laughing stock of the whole country. You and all these other stupid ass people that we do these stories on. But a bathroom, but I'm telling you, boy, these hoes ain't. A bathroom during a party. Yavino claimed rape to garner sympathy from a love interest. She confessed 3 months later after police found inconsistencies in her statements. So she was cool with it. 3 months later now you don't have enough time to go back and clean it up, knowing that these guys will get sent to prison. And plus and not to make it sound racial, but at the same time, it is racial, because I guarantee you, if this was somebody else, if the shoe was on the other foot, they would get more than 1 year. They would at least get 2 to 3, 4, 5 years for lying. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be honest about it. And at the same time, it goes to show you how much she give a damn, because even when they bust her, you know what I'm saying, she still was trying to lie. Then she waited so many times. I mean, she waited so long, to come back and tell the story. Then the whole time, the police found inconsistencies in her report. So why did you not just go and confess? And that's why I say she should have got more than what she got, because she had enough time to make this situation right. She was going to let these guys go to prison, just like these nasty heifers do. That's why I tell you guys, you know what I'm saying? I tell the truth, you know what I'm saying? At least I try to. But I tell you guys, it don't matter if it's a man or a woman. We got to judge it on that Libra scale the way it should be. Every case is not the same. You feel me? But you should get the same punishment that they would have gave a man if he would have, if he, you know what I'm saying, if he would have lied on a woman, you know, because it's strange how you could lie on these guys, put their whole career, these guys could have went on to the NFL or whatever, you know, and at the same time, you sit up here and act like you ain't did nothing wrong. That's why I say she should have gotten more than a year. Now, Yavino initially tried to avoid jail by claiming mental illness. That's what they do. Oh, I'm crazy now. I'm crazy. You ain't crazy. You in your damn right mind. You just a nasty heifer. That's all it is. Now, in June, Yavino accepted a deal to plead guilty to misdemeanor charges. Misdemeanor. Now, this should be a damn felony. That felony they would have got for rape was a damn Class A felony. She should have got a Class A felony. Aggravated stupidity and aggravated hoeing, if you know what I mean. Now, pled guilty to misdemeanor charges of falsely reported an incident in interfering with police. Under the agreement, Yovino's 3-year sentence will be suspended after she complete a year in jail. Damn, you just gonna suspend the rest of the shit, huh? Followed by 3 years of probation. She should get more than that, because you got people out here who get caught with a crack rock and get 5 to 10 years. I might be talking to somebody right now finna light that rock like, damn, is he watching me? No, I'm not watching you. But you got people out here who jaywalk and get damn 3 years in prison. You got a person in California under the 3-strike law. Saw up here, stole a damn piece of gum, and that man serving a life sentence right now. Po thing. Doing the sentencing, Yovino appeared annoyed, staring blankly, rolling her eyes, and shifting her weight from one foot to the other. And that's what they do when they get caught. See, when you catch their ass in the lie and they ain't got no leg to stand on, they ain't got no room to move around, they'll do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all they can do, because you done took everything from them except from their eyes and their neck. They be all like this and shit. That's when you can tell they full of shit and lying. So guys, if you want to know if your woman full of shit or lying, go ask her about something. If she start doing all this shit, just go, oh, I'm done with you. Just do it like that. Don't call her no B. Don't call her no hoe. Don't call her nothing. Just go like, I'm done with you. And you roll your eyes when you walk out. Now, her lawyer denies that she rolled her eyes in court. We don't give a damn about you rolling your eyes in court. That's not what's important. What's important is you're lying. But we'll go with the rolling your eyes part real quick. Calling the story an attempt at clickbait. This ain't no damn clickbait. What's clickbait is what your client did, lying on these guys when she gave that nookie up in the bathroom. Ooh, that's a crying shame right there. Boy, I bet that bathroom needed so much Mr. Clean in there. The judge neither reprimanded her nor commented on her demeanor, despite sitting directly in front of her. Attorney Ryan O'Neill said Nikki had been cuffed with her hands behind her back for almost 30 minutes and had to stand the entire time. So the hell what? You a criminal. That's what happens when you want to play a game. You know what I'm saying? What I always say, you play a stupid game, guess what you're gonna win? A stupid prize, and in this case, a short sentence. But guess what? I guarantee if the shoe was on the other foot, if that would have been a guy, they would have nailed his ass to the wall and everything included, if you know what I mean. Now, she has long hair and at times try to get it out of her face. See how they making all kind of excuses up for her instead of just saying she just don't give a damn. You feel me? That's what I would have said. What? I mean, it's no wonder why we had, and I want y'all to walk with me while I talk to you. I love using metaphors. A lot of people can't use it. I'll be looking at their video. They be trying to use that shit. I'll be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'll be doing that right there. But anyway, you know, I see why Al Pacino in the movie The Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves, when he played a lawyer. You know why? Because a lawyer, man, some of them are some of the most lying, conniving people in the world. And it's all for a paycheck. They'll tell you, well, this is my job. Do you think the Most High give a damn about your job? Do you think the Most High is going to care about your job when you up here lying for people and blatantly just, you know what I'm saying, getting people off of charges that they shouldn't even be getting off? A lot of these people need to be put to death or in prison for life. But it's strange that the people that do the less crime get the most time, and the people that do the real shit get the less time. Something to think about, right? Now, during the hearing, her eyes moved in a innocuous ways on occasion, and nothing more. In fact, some of the so-called eye rolls were done when nothing of consequence was going on. It don't matter. That's just like if you go to court. You know what I'm saying? Just say if you lied on somebody and they family now, because you can best believe somebody family, especially these these college students and stuff. I doubt very seriously if they family disowned them. So what I'm trying to say, the family in there. And just imagine if you was the victim and then you see somebody in there and the judge can be deliberating with the prosecutor in the defense. You know what I'm saying? Just up there talking and the person all back there like this and that. That just clearly shows you don't give a damn. So the judge don't have to be talking directly to them for them to show. She did not show any signs of remorse, since that's what they always want to say about us. You didn't show no signs of remorse. You didn't look sad. You didn't look like it hurt you, because you know why? It didn't hurt her. Let's go and finish the story up. Now, both of Yovino's victims were given the opportunity to speak during a hearing. Boy, and they should have let the cat out the bag. They should have said she been trying to get us to take in that bathroom. I told her no, I don't know how many times. I had to slap her hand off my zipper so many times. My zipper on my pair of jabots got a handprint or True Religions, whatever the hell y'all wear. Now, an attorney read a statement on behalf of one of the men, while the other addressed Yovino in court. He wasn't playing. And when it addressed, that's how you supposed to do it. My life has been altered and shaped in ways that no one could imagine, he said while explaining how he went from a college student to being expelled with no way to clear his name. And that's sad, boy. The same thing happened to Poe Emmett Till. You know what I'm saying? The same thing happened to Poe Emmett Till. And come to find out, right before that heifer died on her deathbed, she confessed that Emmett Till did not do nothing to her. But hell, look what still happened. The damage is done now. That's why I don't understand about people. That's just like you whooping my ass real bad and telling me I'm sorry. I don't want to hear that. Although the ex-football players were never arrested, both men were forced out of the university doing an investigation into the sexual allegation. It's just like, I mean, they was convicted because look what the hell still happened. Now, Yovino could face a lawsuit from the victims, and I would sue everything off of her. I would sue her damn socks to her damn drawers off her ass. You feel me? You ain't gonna have nothing. You didn't want to see me with nothing. Guess what, boo-boo? You ain't gonna have shit either. Now, I never really had an opportunity to even speak my own justice, the man continued. I was out of school. I went into debt. I had to figure out things I never would have to if this girl didn't lie. I just hope that she knows what she's done. Oh, she knows what she done. Boy, she knows what she done. She did some strange things for a little piece of change and a little piece of fame. My life would never be the same. I have anxiety, PTSD. I can't talk to girls the same because I did nothing wrong. Guys, don't you see how this affect us? Don't you see how she broke this man's spirit down? He come around a woman now, he get shaky in the knees, you know what I'm saying? He get weak in the knees like that song. So, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? And it's sad. You can see you can change somebody's life in a split of a second. But at the same time, it was her whole purpose to get these guys. That's why I said you can't trust a flat butt and a smile, an ironing board backside and a smile. Forget the big butt and a smile, because Yovino don't look like she had no big butt. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that, you know what I'm saying, we have to take some responsibility too. Think about this. In this day and age, and it's been going on since the beginning, but in this day and age, you have people lying on each other, then racial tensions at an all-time high. Why would you go in the bathroom with this female? Why would you go in the bathroom with this hoe? That's all I gotta say. I do not want to do that. I would not want no sloppy seconds or whatever. If I can't be the only one, I don't want to be the one. You feel me? Because guess what? Not only that, just say if she didn't give you, if she didn't charge you with a rape charge, you know what I'm saying? If she didn't say y'all raped her, what if she would have gave you AIDS, syphilis? What if she would have went down and bit the shit out you? You feel what I'm saying? Something like that. You better think, like Aretha said, may she rest in peace. Now, everything has been altered because of this situation. In closing, the former student gave a special thanks to the court, giving a racial breakdown of the case. Just like I said, I'm sure you know in this country, things don't always go our way. So I'm just glad it did. But guess what, though? The damage is already done. But it's good. It's good that the truth prevailed. And it's good that these police stayed on her ass. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I tell you guys, you know what I'm saying? We have to take some responsibility into this also, because we allow ourselves to get put in those situations. Because if it wasn't this, it would have been something else. Because let me tell you something, when you play with fire, sooner or later you're going to get burned. If you like the story, push that like button. If you like the story, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this video with your friends who like to lie on guys, or guys who like to lie on women. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to lie to kick it. You feel me? But at the same time, if you gave them draws up, just accept it as the will of God. Wipe your butt off, clean yourself, and march on. Don't sit up here and lie on nobody, try to mess with somebody else's future because you feel very lowly of yourself. Y'all like the video. I hope y'all do, and I hope y'all understand what I was trying to say. It's just a sad day in time. You can't trust shit out here. Don't be thirsty. Like I said, do not obey your thirst. It's more than a slogan. It should be a way of life. I'm out.